Afternoon folks, Joe and Elson here again at Park Model Homes. Today we are touring our Champion Athens 522 Loft. You might have seen the previous video I uploaded a couple weeks ago. It was the non-lofted version, so now we have the lofted version to show you. Just changes things a little bit on the interior, and I'll show you once we go inside, but overall generally the same floor plan, a little bit different exterior look. As you're looking at the home, you'll see the cathedral ceiling starts from the porch and ends at the living room area, and you can see the lofted roof line goes over pretty much the complete back half of the unit. So roughly 200 square feet of loft space up there, quite a bit of square footage. And this model is 15 feet wide, which isn't the typical dimensions for a park model. So it's a pretty unique floor plan, very open layout. And we're pretty excited to have this here today. We have made some changes to the standard features that will be built a little bit better for the Northwest, which is generally where these are going. However, we do deliver these all over the country. So going over a few things on the outside here, we did the wainscot board and bat option. So you've got 5 rows of lap on the bottom, board and bat on top, two-tone color. So we did white with the gray accent. This model also has a 6-foot front porch with vinyl handrails. You can option in rebar railing, which is pretty cool looking, very unique, kind of adds a little country twist to it. We did the vinyl handrail on this. We also did the gray composite decking. This will come standard on all of our porch models for our Champion Athens line. Have a couple different color options to pick from. We did do the pentagon window up above from the door. So we try to add windows anywhere we can just to bring in some more natural light into the unit. Now look in here, this is going to be the living room area. You got your 2 windows right next to where you're going to put your couch, which I would generally put a recliner, maybe a couch right here in front of the staircase, maybe a little coffee table, end tables. Here's your entertainment center. It does have an electric fireplace, 26-inch. It throws out pretty decent amount of heat. It's good supplemental heat source, but it's not going to heat the whole house. It's just good for looks and for a supplemental heat source. Now all of our houses are going to come standard with Corian counters now. No more Formica. We've got about 6 different Corian options to pick from. We are also offering standard stainless steel appliances. So you can do black or white, but stainless is an upgrade, but we're going to offer it standard, so you might as well go with the standard stainless steel if you wanted to. About a $2,600 option that we're going to include standard. We also do the pull down faucet with the Farmhouse Sink, also now going to be a standard feature. You can see it's got cutting board, colander, it's got a little wire grate to put things onto. Quite a bit of storage for this particular house. It's more of a galley style kitchen, but we do also add the pantry and overhead cabinet over here as well. So good for your, canned food, spices, things like that. The microwave has an exhaust fan, so it does shoot the exhaust out the sidewall of the house. A lot of people ask me if they are vented or ventless microwaves. So if you have a gas range, just assume that it's always going to have a vent above it. There might be some things they have to change in the cabinetry, but generally it'll always vent outside the home. Look in here, this is where the staircase is, and like I mentioned before, that's probably where you're going to put your couch or your recliner. So the staircase comes up this way, and the loft goes over the entire back half of the unit. As I mentioned earlier, it's adding close to 200 square feet of square footage up there, which lofts do not count against your 400 square feet. So this is in addition to your 400 square feet down below. Good for storage, good for sleeping area for the kids, or if you wanted to store your kids up there too, you could look at it that way. Now we're going to come into the hallway here. So your bathroom's directly in front of you, but this is where you're going to put your washer and dryer. As you can see, it's set up for an electric or a gas dryer, which is nice to have the versatility to do that. 220 for the wash or for the dryer, or you could do gas. Now walking into the bathroom, we did the Duma shower walls, so it's an upgraded shower wall. This is also now a standard feature for this house with the glass enclosure. Normally it's just a fiberglass shower wall, but we do the upgraded standard. So something else I wanted to show you on this bathroom. So this overhead cabinet here, or this cabinet on the counter, most people opt out to having the lower section just to have an upper cabinet. For more countertop space, which we can certainly do that. Get you a better angle of it here. So one thing that's different on this one, since it's a loft, normally we have our water tank, hot water tank, underneath where this cabinet is to have it hidden with outdoor access. But now that we have the upstairs loft, we can now hide that water tank underneath the staircase, which just opens up more storage for the bathroom. Now the bedroom. This particular bedroom is bigger than most park model bedrooms you're gonna see. It's gonna be able to fit a king size mattress. Queen is obviously gonna be the most comfortable, but I get a lot of questions. Can you fit a king size? This is one of the only floor plans in a park model that you're gonna see that will accommodate for a king. So, something else that we started doing standard is now the barn doors will be standard. That's roughly $600 option. Going to be a standard feature. We did Corian counters in the center. That's where you're going to put your TV and your bank of drawers below. This is set up for a propane forced air furnace, and that's what you see down below right there. That's where your forced air furnace is going to be. It's really not very loud either. A lot of people ask me that. And sometimes people do want to have their TV up on this wall too. So when designing the home, we can put a TV jack over there, so you can mount it to the wall and maybe do some more storage in the closet area. So there's some ability to change things around a little bit when designing these houses with you. Got the full view door with internal mini blinds, so you can roll the blinds down in the door so you have a little bit more privacy during nighttime, if you just want to black out some light. Pentagon window up above. So as you can see, it's getting a little thin out here. Inventory's been very tough to come by. In fact, the 4 units that we have here, 3 of them are sold. The only one that's left available is the lofted model I just took you around in. We are expecting to get some more models in of our Champion Athens, some of our woodland parks. Another big feature I wanted to mention about these Champion Athens coming from Nebraska is we did 2x6 walls and 2x6 floors. So we're going to be able to put an R40 insulation in the ceiling, R21 in the floor and the walls. Very well insulated up here in the Northwest. I mean, you can't beat that kind of insulation package. So very excited to show you guys the new models coming up. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already for all new models that are coming up here in the future. And if you have any questions, give us a call directly at 888-222-2699. Once again, Joey Nelson, Park Model Homes, 888-222-2699.